Hello everyone, this is Darth Kunstyle here with another Minecraft video. Now, what you're looking at here is a proposed method of using an item elevator. It's actually pretty bare bones as far as required items. And I've been testing quite a bit, trying to figure out uh, means to make this as lossless as possible. Now, one of my server members, Sixy, got me thinking actually about this, and I was looking at Drake's silent dropper elevator, which is a really awesome design. But it uses a lot of droppers. So I was trying to figure out a way to bridge between down here and the top using the dropper elevator system. Now, this is what I've got so far. So we'll take a stack of andesite and throw it in here. The system automatically, the comparator starts pulsing and hitting that dropper over and over, and it starts outputting. Because it's outputting into a block, it starts shooting upward. Now, this does not work in 1.8 whatsoever. No matter what you do going into a block, they'll just kind of splurt all over the place. So, I could show you that, but neither here nor there right now. But right now, as you can see, one item kind of flew out, and it doesn't happen too often. Oh, I forgot to replace that block. Yay, failed Darth. Um, so yeah, we'll have to do another test because of this. But one other thought process I had was that since they don't seem to be coming out at the sides up here. The only other option I really could think of, and I've tried everything from water streams to um, whatever I could come up with, but one other option that we could have here is take hoppers and see if maybe this will increase the efficiency. Now, I understand, I mean, the whole reason that I built this like this was for minimalist reasons. So, in other words, um, I don't want the expense on this to be too high. I want it to be to where you can turn around and not use a lot of items, but at the same time, I think that's actually not too bad just having a bunch of hoppers here at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and just for uh, peak efficiency's sake, is we'll go ahead and throw this here in case it does throw anything up and out. If it lands here, the water streams will push them back to the center. Um, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and get one more andesite. All right, I'll throw it in here so we have a full stack, and we will try this again. All right, so it's shooting up. And usually, when with the single hopper in the middle, I was still getting about 61, 60 of the 64 items, which isn't too bad considering. Oh, there's that one I lost earlier. All right, let's see how this does. Oop, lost two, it looks like. Three. So it looks like at this point, best I can get this up to is 60-ish. So, which is a little bit of a loss. And if you have a huge farm, that's not going to matter much. I mean, losing four out of a single stack's not going to hurt you. Um, but I don't know. I think it kind of is cool, but let me explain this while we're kind of waiting. I tried using solid blocks all the way up and down, and this thing then started acting like it was completely solid blocks, which was making things fly all over the place, like literally all over the place. I was only getting about 19 out of a stack of, I think four times in a row, I got 19 out of a stack of 64. I had this as just glass, and it really didn't seem to make a difference, to be honest. I mean, we could try it running it one more time, but let's see here. Stack out. So we'll get a stack of grass blocks this time. How about that? So we'll throw these bad boys in here and see if that glass at the bottom really made a difference. But like I said, it didn't really seem to make a difference last time I was testing this. Um, so let's see here. Other things I tried was I also tried like putting little veins in here with solid blocks. That didn't really work out too much. It really didn't seem to do much at all, to be honest. Um, I kind of like that visual glitch though, because the client thinks that the item's just going to keep on going, but then the hopper picks it up, so it's just like it kind of bugs out and doesn't know what it's doing, I guess. And the one other thing I did try to do is I tried to put a cap on this, as you probably saw when I started the video. Um, oh, that one went up and then landed back in. Looks like that one's going to do the same thing. Awesome. So maybe this is aligning it a little better by not having that block at the bottom. So even if it does overshoot, it will still land up here. Um, Makes me wonder now if we can get a what's it called, a little better efficiency with putting a cap back on this now. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that I could at least get this started, or like show you guys what I've come up with. And then maybe the community can take over because I know there's people who are a heck of a lot better at this stuff than I am. Um, and this is just at 1.9 starting. I mean, and it kind of stinks that like we lost item elevators as they were. I mean, I understand it was technically a bug, and I guess this technically is a bug too. But um, I honestly think that there is potential here. So I'll leave it off to the community, and if you guys have any feedback or anything, let me know. Other than that, I do want to show the base here, which is actually quite simple to be honest. So we'll get one of these, and I'm going to need that. All right, so you start with a little base, and then you go up one, and we'll put a block here temporarily, and the dropper goes upward right here. Okay, so now we need a comparator, and I forgot the repeater. All right, so we have a comparator that will read whenever an item goes into the actual dropper. And then we will place a block here. The torch comes off the side. Oops. Torch. All right, and then we need to put the repeater down here. We need another torch over here, and then just a piece of redstone dust here. Now this is the bottom base of the silent item elevator. It's the very first level. If you watch Drake's video, um, his actually goes something. Trying to remember exactly, but I think it's just a standard torch elevator, like so. And with torches off the side, and then you get your droppers, and your dropper chain just goes up. Okay. Now, like this right now, let's see if we take a hopper, put it in, just throw those in there. I believe it should pulse, unless I missed something. I mean, I'm pretty sure I probably did miss something because, to be honest, I haven't built this in a while. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, they all ended up there. Hmm. I don't know why that happened that way. But anyways, it does usually work. I just gotta, not exactly sure why though. It didn't work that time. Um, I probably didn't build it right to be honest. So, actually, probably has something to do with that. And then that probably something to do with how tall that was. Yeah. So now it pops up at the top. There we go. So yeah, but that's just how that dropper item elevator works to begin with. So all I did was I shaved it off right here. I just went down to this level and said, okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try putting a glass elevator on top of this. And I mean, yeah, like I said, it doesn't quite work very well if you do not have something in the middle. There's got to be something in the core. So hopefully you guys can take this and run with it, to be honest. I mean, it would be awesome to have a nice item elevator like we had in previous versions. So this is Darth Coonstyle signing out, and I hope everyone has a terrific day.